Hello and welcome to My India. I'm your host, Sarah Walsh. India's strategic diplomacy continues to deliver amid rising global uncertainties. While the West Asia crisis disrupted fuel supplies worldwide, Indian-flagged LPG tankers are successfully navigating the challenging Strait of Hormuz. This milestone highlights India's proactive approach to securing energy needs and expanding its global strategic influence. The West Asia crisis has triggered a global fuel shortage, disrupting supply chains and pushing energy prices higher. Amid tight blockades, Iran granted rare safe passage to 2 Indian-flagged LPG tankers through the strategic Strait of Hormuz. This milestone comes after high-level talks between Prime Minister Narendra Modi and Iranian President Masoud Pezeshkian, ensuring continued energy flow despite regional tensions. The strait, usually handling 20% of the world's oil and LNG, had been largely closed since the conflict began.
जो भी हमने किया है पिछले कुछ दिनों में, हमारी जो वेसल्स आई हैं, हमारी तरफ से हमारे लिहाज से बहुत बड़ा अचीवमेंट है, क्योंकि उसके ऊपर सैबोटाज करना या उसके ऊपर आक्रमण करना ज़्यादा मुश्किल नहीं है. उसके लिए ना कोई बहुत बड़ी मिसाइल चाहिए. The kind of weapons you need to sabotage and to create insurance risk is not much. So ईरान या कोई और भी है वो कर सकता है. तो इस प्रकार इसको मद्देनज़र रखते हुए जो जहाँ तक अब तक की बात है उसमें हमारा अचीवमेंट अच्छा खासा है.
Around 22 Indian vessels, including LPG and LNG carriers, are in or near the Strait of Hormuz, with unloading from Shivalik and Nanda Devi underway. Their safe transit highlights India's mix of quiet diplomacy and naval support, safeguarding energy interests without escalating tensions. This reinforces India's image as a stable, reliable energy partner amid the West Asia crisis.
We import LPG. Out of 90,000 tons every day we import 60,000 tons, majority from Qatar. We are getting some exemptions, but if there is no production, where will Qatar even send to us?
In the recent times, the contacts India has had at the highest level with various stakeholders in the Gulf have intensified. This is due to a variety of reasons. Firstly, India is an important stakeholder in what's going on in the neighborhood. Secondly, these countries are important for India as a neighbor each. And thirdly, we have very substantive stakes with these countries, including nearly 1 crore Indians living there, dependence on fuels, fertilizer supplies from this area, as well as strong export markets in this area offered to India.
India's response to rising West Asia tensions has been measured and strategic, urging restraint, safeguarding economic interests, and keeping communication open with all stakeholders. Prime Minister Narendra Modi held talks with leaders from Qatar, France, Jordan, Oman, and Malaysia, stressing de-escalation and ensuring safe navigation through the Strait of Hormuz. Amid the ongoing West Asia crisis, the government of India has also taken a proactive step to support exporters facing rising freight and insurance costs. The newly launched Resilience and Logistics Intervention for Export Facilitation Scheme aims to provide insurance cover for shipments passing through affected routes. This time-bound initiative is designed to ease cash flow stress, stabilize logistics costs, and prevent order cancellations, thereby safeguarding the interests of small and medium exporters and ensuring continuity in India's trade momentum.
ECGC cover को देखे, existing cover को not only credit risk, it also cover war risk, It also covered trade diversion. Invoices के basis किया जाए तो this is part of that whole framework and awareness building, and that is why we went with DCGC कि ये cover exist करता है और हमारे exporters इसका लाभ उठा सकते हैं. और इसमें जो मेन है, जो पहले कंपोनेंट में हमने कहा है कि अप टू 100% कवर गवर्नमेंट विल सपोर्ट दैट.
India's calibrated response to the crisis underscores its growing stature as a dependable global partner. Backed by strong diplomacy, naval readiness, and timely economic measures like ECGC support, the country has ensured uninterrupted energy and trade flows. This balanced approach not only protects national interests, but also reinforces India's role as a stabilizing force in an increasingly uncertain global landscape. Traditionally, ponds in India were the heartbeat of every city, town, and village. Rapid urbanization and neglect have left many dry or vanished. Today, awareness is growing. Ponds recharge groundwater, control floods, support biodiversity, and cool rising temperatures. Protecting them is an investment in a sustainable future. Meet Ramveer Tanwar from Dana Village in Greater Noida, a young visionary who chose the future of water over a secure career. Today, he is celebrated nationwide as the Pond Man, having revived over 50 ponds and transformed water conservation into a vibrant youth-led movement. Prime Minister Narendra Modi even lauded his efforts on his radio program, Mann Ki Baat. Ramveer began this mission in 2015 and committed to it full-time in 2018. His message is clear and powerful. To save water, we must first restore our ponds.
हम सोसाइटी की हेल्प से, स्टूडेंट्स की हेल्प से, वॉलंटियर्स की हेल्प से, कॉरपोरेट्स की हेल्प से इन तालाबों को साफ़ करते हैं वापस से. इन तालाबों को उस स्थिति में ले जाने का प्रयास करते हैं जैसी स्थिति में आज से ये 40 साल 50 साल पहले हुआ करते थे.
This is more than just a cleaning campaign. It is a convergence of science and community. With modern technology, meticulous planning, and active participation, Ramveer and his team are breathing new life into ponds, proving that when society unites, meaningful change is possible.
पहले स्थिति इसकी बहुत ज़्यादा ख़राब थी, बहुत ज़्यादा कहें जिसे, और हमारा भाई रामवीर जी से संपर्क हुआ और इन्होंने इसे प्रथम उस पर लिया और गंभीरता से लेते हुए इसका सौंदर्यकरण और सारा पूर्ण उद्धारणकरण जो करवा इन्होंने करा.
This is more than just water conservation. It is a powerful step against environmental degradation. The revived Jaipur and Sid Baba ponds stand as living testaments to the pond man's efforts. Today, these ponds serve not only as vital water sources, but also as welcoming spaces where locals can sit, walk, and spend quality time.
बहुत सारे लोग हैं, अभी भी आप शाम के टाइम में आएंगे तो 40-50 जो बड़े बूढ़े हैं वो आपको शाम के टाइम बैठे मिलेंगे. बच्चे भी आएंगे, लेडीज़ भी आती है, हमारी माता है, बहन है, छोटे बच्चे हैं हमारे, वो भी शाम एक तरह से पर्यटक स्थल भी हो गया.
ये जी जो हमारे यहाँ एक श्री सिद्ध बाबा का बहुत ही पूजनीय मंदिर है कई वर्षों से, जो इसके साथ में तालाब, इसके नवीनीकरण का और उसका जो कई बार प्रयास करा लेकिन नहीं हो पाया. अब कई सालों से प्रयास करते करते श्री रामवीर भाई के माध्यम से और CSR कंपनी के द्वारा जो इसका ये इतना अच्छा सौंदर्यीकरण करा है.
In many major cities across India, ponds have always held special significance, and the good news is that several of them have been well preserved. In Kolkata city, old ponds were not merely for storing water. They were designed to capture rainwater and recharge underground aquifers. Even back then, people understood the importance of careful water planning. Today, Rongar Pond continues to serve as the main water source for locals, who collectively maintain it, keeping it clean and green.
हम लोग जो यहाँ के जो लोग हैं सभी मिलके ही यहाँ इसका देखभाल करते हैं. ये गंदा नहीं होने देते. कभी कोई कूड़ा कचरा कोई भी गिरे उसको हम लोग ही उसको क्लीन करते हैं और इसका देखभाल करने के लिए एक कमेटी भी है, वो भी अच्छी तरह से इसका देखभाल करते हैं।
Saving drying ponds is not just about conserving water, it is about safeguarding our culture and preserving traditional ways of life. When communities unite with science, even the toughest water crises and environmental challenges can be overcome. Across India, ponds are more than water sources. They are lifelines, pockets of greenery, and the very foundation for a sustainable future. India shines brightest in its moments of togetherness. In Jaipur, a gentle shower of flower petals by the Hindu community over Muslims offering namaz during Eid al-Fitr becomes a poetic expression of harmony and shared respect. In another instance, this very spirit transcends borders, drawing visitors from across the world to Ayodhya, where the serene aura of the Ram Mandir reflects India's timeless message of unity in diversity. Let's take a look at these heartwarming stories.
In the historic city of Jaipur, a powerful story of unity unfolded at the Jaipur Idgah on the occasion of Eid al-Fitr, a moment that beautifully captured the essence of India's shared cultural fabric. As thousands of Muslim devotees gathered early in the morning to offer namaz, an extraordinary gesture awaited them outside the Idgah. Members of Hindu community stood together with flowers in hand. As the prayers concluded and devotees stepped out, they were welcomed with a gentle shower of flower petals, an act symbolizing respect, warmth and brotherhood.
आज ईद का त्योहार है और साथ में हमारे हिंदू भाइयों का भी गणगौर है। हम दोनों ही इस त्योहार को मिलके और हर्षोल्लास से मना रहे हैं। अभी ये लोग हमारे पर पुष्प अर्पित कर रहे हैं। शाम को जाके हम इनका गणगौर इनके साथ मनाएंगे।
In another instance, the President of India, Draupadi Murmu, visited the iconic Ram Janmabhoomi temple. The occasion not only marked a significant ceremonial gathering, but also highlighted how the temple has emerged as a spiritual and cultural beacon, drawing devotees and tourists from across the world. Visitors worldwide are adding Ayodhya to their itineraries for its rich history and spiritual significance.
So the temple is really good because I went to see Rama already yesterday. 2 days ago I went to see the Rama Murti, and so that was really a good experience from the Rama Murti to see it. But then Amma came, so I didn't get to go so the closest. So that was my experience of the temple.
It's the place where Abadhuts are, nowhere else in the world. This is the place to be. And if there was like nuclear war, this is still the place to be. This is heaven.
These instances remind us that beyond differences of faith or geography, it is mutual respect, shared joy, and human connection that truly define the soul of India.
Now, let's delve into World in Focus, featuring the latest global developments and events shaping our world.
Nepal celebrated its annual horse festival, Ghode Jatra, with a parade to honor the animal that holds mythological importance in Nepalese culture.
सुशासन हुने, राम्रो शासन व्यवस्था हुने, जनताले चाहिँ एउटा मन जित्न सक्ने, अनि फुटप्रेतहरू, पिशाचहरू चाहिँ शासन सत्ताबाट चाहिँ हटिदिने, जनताले चाहिँ एउटा राहत पाउने, रोग हट्ने, निरोगी बन्ने मनुष्यले चाहिँ शिवसिंह राजाले यो चाहिँ प्रचलनमा ल्याएको इतिहासमा देखिन्छ.
The legend in Nepal has it that some horses trampled a demon called Tundi, setting on the celebrations. The horse parade is carried out to suppress the spirit of the demon. Locals cheered as the garland-wearing man paraded the horse through the city's temples and streets. New York's 265th St. Patrick's Day parade brought bagpipes, drums and plenty of Irish pride to the streets of Manhattan as crowds gathered along Fifth Avenue to celebrate. Spectators waved Irish flags while marching bands and musicians filled the avenue with music. Among them was New Yorker Rosalie Sheswat, who came with her family of 5 dogs and all dressed for the occasion. She said the costumes and kilts were wonderful, adding that while the dogs were a little cold, they seemed to be enjoying in the parade. Visitors also came from far away. Jack Buckley and his family travelled from Limerick, Ireland, calling the parade amazing and saying they planned to head to the pub for a Guinness afterward. Visitors from Oklahoma said the parade's music left a lasting impression.
When children move beyond toys to build machines with their own hands, the future is taking shape. In schools across Kerala and South India, students aren't just reading textbooks. They're assembling robots, adding sensors, and coding. AI is no longer a buzzword. It's part of everyday learning, shaping India's digital future. Amid the misty hills of Munnar and the shimmering waves of Kochi, a new energy is stirring. Kerala's classrooms are no longer just filled with blackboards and notebooks. They now buzz with robotics kits, sensors, and laptops. Students assemble rovers with their own hands, write and upload code, and the moment they give a command, their creations spring to life. Lights flicker on, sensors hum, and rovers zip through corridors, drawing wide smiles and sparkling curiosity on young faces.
I think in programming and robotics, I want to create my own things when I grow up. I am making my own stuff right now. And the camps, we have camps also, school camp, district camp. So those are really helpful. I personally have went to those camps. I think apart from the regular classes, those camps really teach us a lot.
Camps and workshops in schools are taking students far beyond textbooks. Learning is no longer just theory. Students build models, experiment, make mistakes, and then refine their creations. This hands-on approach is real learning. With AI now part of the middle and high school curriculum, children aren't just using technology, they're discovering how it's made and how it works.
When you learn robotics and AI and many others, there are a lot of opportunities. You can get jobs and you can do projects, you can help people, you can make a better future for yourself.
The classroom environment is evolving. Learning is no longer one way. Teachers are now using AI platforms to customize questions for each student, breaking down complex topics into simpler, more engaging lessons. Crucially, teachers themselves are being trained to harness AI tools effectively. In this new learning ecosystem, education is a shared journey where both students and teachers grow together.
Seeing is believing. In English, we have a very popular saying, what we see, we believe. So students, when they see all these techniques and various tools, and when they are used to that, they learn much better. Whereas a teacher's presence and time is limited. Whereas in the modern technology, when you go with the technological based learning, the students have more time there to spend with the AI according to his comfort, according to his time and according to his schedule. So that is more free to adapt for the learners.
This transformation goes beyond the classroom. Its impact is felt at home as well. Children who once played with toys are now building robots with their own hands. When a child brings a project home, the pride in the parents' eyes is not just for the creation itself, but for the bright future it represents.
All the parents will be very proud if his kids are working with this AI, because it is very important. Nowadays, I think everywhere there is AI. Everything is comes under this AI. So if my kid is a part of AI, then I must be absolutely I will be very much proud of myself, because my kid is working in the field which is nowadays it is maybe I think in future it will be moving the nation, and if my kid is a part of it, I mean that he is also a part of the thing which is moving our nation. So I may be very much proud.
From tiny rover cars to ambitious career dreams, Kerala's classrooms are nurturing a new mindset. Here, AI is viewed not as a threat, but as an opportunity. Students are realizing that the future is digital, and to thrive in it, they must not only use technology, but also learn to build and create it themselves. Bangles on wrists, the glow of festive lights, and a shimmering chandelier in a luxury hotel lobby. But do these have in common? A single city, Firozabad. For centuries, this city in Uttar Pradesh has been turning fire into art. Here, glass is more than a product. It's a fusion of skill, tradition, and relentless craftsmanship. Let's explore how Firozabad's timeless artistry continues to sparkle every day, shaping dreams and inspiring the world. Firozabad, where glass is not merely made, it is born. Each piece starts not just from sand, but from a perfect blend of science and centuries of tradition. Silica sand, soda ash, lime, and recycled glass form the base, and for color, precise amounts of special elements are added. Because even the tiniest misstep can change the entire creation. The mixture is then poured into furnaces exceeding early 1000 degrees Celsius, transforming into molten fire. And here, generations of skilled artisans shape it with precision and artistry. This is not mere manufacturing. It's a live collaboration between chemistry and craft.
कांच में सबसे पहले चूड़ी शुरू हुई, उसके बाद कांच के कुछ हैंडीक्राफ्ट के आइटम, फ्लावर वाजेस, फिर धीमे धीमे कलर्ड ग्लास शुरू हुआ। कलर्ड ग्लास में भी धीमे धीमे 2 ply, 3 ply, मतलब fusion of 2 colors and 3 colors and up to 4 colors we started.
The furnace yields red-hot molten glass. Artisans lift it on long iron rods, still glowing, delicate, and highly fragile. In just seconds, it's pulled into thin hollow tubes called lacha. The challenge? Uniform thickness. Even a minor deviation, and the bangle is rejected. Next comes handmade shaping. Tubes are cut, reheated, formed into circles, and joined by hand. Machines exist, but final precision still relies on skilled hands.
यहाँ के लोग भी यहाँ काम करने के लिए आते हैं डेली बेसिस पर, और लगभग इस कारोबार से 10 लाख से ज़्यादा लोग जुड़े हुए हैं। हम लोग अमेरिका, यूरोप, इस तरीके से लगभग 170 देशों में यहाँ का माल जाता है।
Made in Firozabad and reaching every corner of the globe, glass products from the city find their way to nearly 170 countries, with around 60% shipped to the USA and 20 to 22% reaching Europe. Thousands of units, millions of hours of skilled labor. Here, glass is more than just a product. It is the heartbeat of the city, sustaining livelihoods and shaping an entire community's identity.
जहाँ पर इंडियन सबसे ज़्यादा हैं, जैसे हम बात कर सकते हैं कनाडा, अमेरिका, फिजी आइलैंड, मलेशिया, सिंगापुर, दुबई, ये सबसे मेजर यहाँ के मार्केट हैं। और हमारी नेबर कंट्री जितने तो आप जानते ही हैं, जैसे अपना बांग्लादेश, नेपाल, भूटान, श्रीलंका, यहाँ पर चूड़ियाँ काफ़ी मात्रा में अभी जा रही हैं।
Better fuels, precision finishing, and digital connectivity have propelled Firozabad onto the global stage. What began as local craftsmanship now commands international brand value. Yet one thing remains unchanged: the city's unwavering faith in skilled hands. From here, it's not just glass that travels across borders. It's confidence, livelihoods, and the radiant pride of an entire community that reaches the world. Bangles that shimmer, lights that glow, and glass that dazzles all lead to Firozabad, where fire becomes art, shaping dreams while preserving heritage and inspiring the world through timeless craftsmanship. And with that, we wrap up today's episode of My India. I'm your host, Sarah Walsh, and we'll see you next week at the same time. Goodbye and take care.